Shit. Got my nigga Cheese in this bitch. Midwest UGK, nigga. You already know. Shit. I said my hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. This 100-round drummy. It'll knock a nigga right down. My dope on my scale. It be knocking watch lights out. My spot do be booming. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. My hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle.
Yo. Hey, man, it's time for that Coach for the Street podcast. Y'all know what time it is. We in these streets and the door is swinging. The latch off the door, you did. But we finna get into this subject, right? And the first thing we gonna do, we gotta touch back on the old Block 6. You know, they got clips that came out today where they showed when the old Block 6 jumped out and did what they did to FBG Duck. Then they showed clips of them headed back to the project, running upstairs to change clothes. Like, what you think about that? What you think about that, cuz?
Like I said before, man, even they saying that the whole hit was 100,000 between 6 niggas that got caught. That ain't no money. 6 niggas going to jail, going to court, and going to trial for a case like that. That ain't no money. Them niggas ran out of money before they went to the store for the second time. Like, they basically crashed out for clout.
And I'm pretty sure some of them boys ain't left their baby mama not one red cent.
How they gonna leave the baby mama something? Them niggas wasted. That money was gone before they got snatched.
I mean, allegedly.
Like, bro, what did they do with the money besides go buy new clothes that we seen them post on Instagram and make jokes toward Duck? These niggas spray painted and airbrush shoes and all kind of stuff.
They did
to make a mockery out of what happened to FBG Duck. Rest in peace, FBG Duck.
Rest
So
in peace,
at the end
Duck.
of the day, to see these dudes get caught, we didn't see these dudes follow through with the hit and then go to the car lot and come down new scats and none of that. They didn't have scat money. They had enough money to go to the hood and get a couple quarter pounds. After the close, that's all you're gonna have enough money for is a quarter pound.
Right.
That's what these niggas did, and then you found guilty. So all y'all finna sit in there for the rest of y'all entire life. Dirk not gonna take care of y'all niggas for y'all whole entire sentence. Them girls y'all was messing with, they're out of here. It's over with for y'all. Y'all might as well find y'all one of them niggas in there on y'all block to mess with.
And what's the nigga name? C Murder. I know his baby mama done left him because when they went inside his car, they went inside of a phone where he was cheating, and it also had some information that them folks was looking for inside the phone. So I'm pretty sure she done bounced on him. You know what I mean?
Even if they didn't find some footage of him cheating, she was bouncing. Ain't no.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Look at me. People, look at me. Leave it in the comments if you disagree. But when you go to jail, it don't even gotta be for no long time. Your girl really got to love you to stay. I don't care how much she love you. She might still pick up the phone and come see you, but the together thing, not cheating on you for 20 years and 40 years, that shit is dead, nigga.
Yeah, that's over with.
And one of them niggas that's in there that think their girl finna ride out this entire time is a damn idiot. Y'all need to send a kite to Lil J and have him send y'all a couple up out of his roster because it's over with for y'all.
Yeah, it's I mean,
It's over, man. That
um,
tape exposed them for how sloppy they was.
right.
And when you go back to comparing this to the situation with Big Jook, nigga, we still ain't heard nothing.
Nothing.
We still ain't heard nothing about Big Jook, nigga. They worried about the nigga phone because they don't know who the killers is.
Right. They don't have a clue.
They had bagged these niggas like a week later.
They got the thing is, it's nothing you can say when they got you in 4K, dog.
And then
Like
they got you on the internet
trolling.
and dissing.
Them niggas made duck packs
That
instantly.
shit ain't funny right now. I promise you. To anybody that look up to them niggas from O Block and all that goofy shit, that look up to people that like them type of dudes, and accept one of their calls or press the button so you can accept one of their calls. I bet you they not laughing no more because they not coming home never no more. And if it's not setting in right now, it's gonna set in a couple years when they got 3 years in.
See
And
the
he like,
thing.
damn, I still got 47 years on 50.
The thing is, they ain't even been sentenced yet, but we already know them boys finna get the whole clip.
The whole clip.
You know what I mean? The whole clip. They gonna give it to
The whole
y'all.
clip.
Like they got to clean up the mess that y'all did when y'all went down to what is called the Gold Coast, wherever they call that place where them white folks be shopping, where y'all did y'all thing. They gotta make that look like it would never happen again. And that's what they gonna do. You feel me? Like them boys went out like some real crash dummies. When I seen,
Cause
when I
if
seen,
anybody get on this platform and say they went out like some real niggas, you's a damn idiot too.
no, they went out like some crash dummies. And
Some straight goofies.
what make it so bad? It make it even look even worse when them boys got receipts of y'all running upstairs to go change clothes. Every last one of y'all see murder, then move up, then this other nigga. Like, bruh, y'all niggas ain't get away with nothing. Nothing. Like, it ain't even like, shout out to the men that's been coming out there trying to change the narrative in Chicago, period. Because we can remember when all them boys was free, everybody was slanging iron. But now you see you got Muslim brothers out there praying in old block now. You feel me? A lot of them boys
It's
taking their
changing the
knee.
vibes, man, because
Yeah.
you got to think that the generation up under them watched them boys crash out when they
Mm-hmm.
had a chance at fame. They was in the limelight because they was with dirt,
Right.
and they gave that up to do
Mm-hmm.
street shit. Now you
Yeah.
see where they at.
Them boys going to the federal pen. Federal Jack. You know what I mean? Now, on to the next. We got to touch up on this thing of Napoleon. Shout out Napoleon for the outlaws. Shout out to all the outlaws because them legends don't get brought up like they supposed to. They is a part of the culture. You know what I mean? And basically Napoleon, he brought up a couple things and he was like that, um, basically saying that Snoop showed his true colors after Tupac died because he said when Pac was alive and when he came to death row, he was he was bigger than everybody at the label, so it was a little jealousy going on. And after Pac was deleted, later on down the line, Snoop Dogg do a song with the killer. You know what I mean? Everything is
See, I
entertainment
can't really
purposes.
say Pop. I can't say Snoop wrong because Snoop didn't partake in that beef. He didn't fall out with Bad Boy. The niggas that Pac was beefing with, Snoop didn't go to war with.
Right.
So where's the betrayal at? Him and Pac wasn't side by side when they was getting into this death row East Coast West Coast thing. They wasn't side by side. If everybody can remember correctly, Snoop took himself up out that whole situation. He wasn't sitting there finna be front line for death row, knowing that he cool with Bad Boy, and he wasn't finna front line with Bad Boy, knowing that he on death row. He didn't pick no side because he had relationships with people, and that's what people failing to realize with Snoop is him and Pac wasn't. They didn't have that bond to where they owed each other that much loyalty like that.
Right. Even to
So
this
by
day,
Snoop going to do that, it wasn't like he did something irregular. This was probably somebody he had a relationship with then. It just happened to be the nigga that took Pac, allegedly.
hey, it's in the algorithm. You know what I mean?
Because how did he take Pac if they saying Lando killed Pac? If he wasn't in the car with Keefy D and them, and Keefy D specifically said, is everybody forgetting that Keefy D specifically said that everybody that has something to do with Pac that was in that car is gone. He the only nigga that's alive. So where the fuck is this nigga coming from?
Big Dre is gone.
Okay, Big Dre. Okay, Big Dre was in the
Yeah,
car.
he is gone. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. At the end of the day, we got to think about it. Both of these dudes is Crips, man. You know what I mean? And back then, I don't know how it was in LA, like, far as like when it came down to because if I'm not mistaken, y'all let me know in the comment section. I don't know, was Big Dre from 60s or he was from Main Street, but either or he was in one of them. And like you said, Snoop, I don't think Snoop didn't know Pac like that. Like you said, it was about business. Yeah. We can't act like these boys was buddy. You know what I mean? He came from a whole other coast.
After America's Most Wanted.
Huh?
You didn't see them niggas do nothing else after that?
No.
That was it.
I mean, they did a little work on Gridlock soundtrack, but no collaboration.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they didn't do no work like that
together after America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, I mean,
further down the line, Pac start dissing Snoop for not riding with them against Bad Boy.
Allegedly.
No, that's what Pac was doing. Fuck allegedly. That's what Pac was doing.
I mean, I'm gonna say this, like a lot of people in the comments were saying, we know that it was a lot of flaw stuff going on at Death Row. You know what I mean? And Snoop put it out there. He put it out there when he, you know what I mean, when he got from around them niggas because it was too much flaw stuff going on. You did. You got the blue side up here. You got the red side up here. You got the police up here. It's too much going on at one time. It's a lot of corruption going on. Like niggas getting smacked. I can't say that Snoop wrong with the choices.
Gang banging.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
all out of order, bro.
Cold cases going on. Like man, like I can't say Snoop wrong with the way he was thinking, because let's just keep it a buck. At the height of his career, I mean, at the beginning of his career, he almost lost it all. You feel me? Soon as when he was hot as fish grease, he ended up getting in a world of trouble. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure.
Crazy.
Yeah. So people got to think about, bro, that when that man was in that courtroom like this and they said not guilty, I'm pretty sure, man, bro was like, man, I promise you, I'm not coming up in these white folks' courthouse no more on no no bullshit. You feel me?
None.
Like I gotta get from around these niggas. I gotta get from around this label. I'm finna get right, but I'm finna get from around y'all. Cause look what happened. I got in all this trouble. I didn't have no money. I didn't have no house. I didn't have no car. All I had was a death row chain at the time. Snoop was the hottest nigga in the game with no money at that time. You know what I mean? Yeah, they gotta look at Snoop's situation, bro. I can't be biased in this, even though I don't know at all. I'm just
You gotta look at both of their situations. You gotta look
yeah,
at Snoop side of it, and you gotta look at Napoleon side of it.
yeah,
Napoleon rolled with Pac, so
right,
anything he feel like went against Pac, he gonna disagree with it as
yeah,
he should because he Pac homeboy.
mm-hmm,
That ain't the same case for Snoop Dogg.
right, right,
Snoop didn't mess with Pac like he messed with like he even messed with the Dog Pound.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I mean,
You expecting something out of Snoop that he didn't give, that he wasn't obligated to give because they didn't have that type of relationship.
I mean, no, they didn't have that type of I think the media just blew it up like that because let's just keep it a band when Pop went over the Source Magazine, Jet Magazine, all of them sites like that. It went crazy. It went viral and went dumb because it was a dynasty. Because you know you got Tupac, Lady Rage, you know what I mean, Dog Pound, Domino, DOC. You know what I mean. They had a nice squad, bro. They couldn't be.
Yeah, they had a Hall of Fame team.
Yeah, they couldn't be fucked with. Nate Dogg on the hooks. You know what I mean? Like, man, they couldn't be fucked with back then, bro.
No, they couldn't. It's just like I said, you know what I'm saying? The way Napoleon feel, Idi Amin and Noble gonna feel the same way.
Right. They
not wrong for feeling. Get that right. They not wrong for feeling like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Snoop also ain't wrong for doing what he was doing because he never picked a side.
And that's how it's supposed to be. Like, I wish that, you know, them boys would have got a chance to show their full potential before Pop died. You know what I mean? Like how Bone took off after Easy passed away. Like they just turned up.
You know why they didn't though, cuz you got to look at it for what it was. Just like you said, like the way Bone took off after Easy. You got to think Easy was the Bone Thugs ladder to success.
Right.
He knew they had the talent to be stars. He gave them the ladder to climb and get there.
Right.
With or without them. Whereas with the Outlaws, nobody wanted the Outlaws to be big as Pac.
No.
Nobody expected them to be big as Pac. Nobody expected none of them to be superstars. So after Pac, you couldn't expect for an Outlaw album to go platinum. We listening to the Outlaws, but not enough for them to go platinum.
That's a fact.
They couldn't stay relevant.
They had more. To me, well, to you too. We know they had more underground music than anything. You feel me? Stuff that was already leaked. You know what I mean? That was on mixtapes and everything. We hadn't already
and that's
heard.
why they legacy where it's at, because they never cracked that ceiling.
But
that ain't Pac fault. That's they fault.
But at the same time, even though they didn't get the funds they were supposed to, you know, we can't erase history. You know what I mean? When you speak on Tupac, you got to speak on either or. You either gonna talk about thug life or you gonna talk about the Outlaws. Cause that was his umbrella. You feel me? Like Death Row, that had something to do with sure, but Thug Life and the Outlaws, that was all Pops, man. But that's all we got for y'all on this episode of This Time for That Coach for the Streets, man. We'll be back at y'all tomorrow. Y'all tune in the dope.
Rest in peace, 2Pac, man.
Rest in peace to 2Pac and Biggie, man.
All the fallen street
all them
G's,
boys.
man. Rest in peace and free the real, keep the fraud, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's time for that. Culture for the Streets, hosted by Mafia Paint.
Gone.